Hiya, and welcome back to Shards, the game that teaches us that I don't know. I genuinely cannot think of anything. Anyways, let's just hop right in. A wide-eyed lizard stares at me from a couple of feet away. I sit up slowly and smile at him. Magic is a little dangerous to use sometimes, you know? Gail nods. Thank you for caring for me. I should probably... He hands me a clay cup with some greenish liquid, smelling strongly of wild herbs. What is that? He insists I take it. It's warm, but that's where any positive adjectives stop. It tastes bitter, revolting, like medicine. This is medicine, isn't it? Did you get it from Eureka's place? Please tell me you didn't leave hints you were there. He gets up, showing me a small burrow filled with leaves and weeds. You have your own medicine, huh? Whatever I forced myself to drink just now does have good effects. Soon I no longer feel dizzy or fatigued, but still a bit weak. I appreciate you walking over me, but what about your duties? Won't you get in trouble? Gail shakes his head, showing his still ashy palms. They didn't think you'd be done with the ash cleaning so fast, so nobody gave you more tasks, is that right? Another nod. Good, because I don't want to work either. I pat the seat next to me on the makeshift hay bed, and he shyly complies, but not without complications. As he gets up, his knees give in and he falls on top of me, quickly scrambling to get off. Whoa, you're heavy! In a good way. Is everything alright? He looks away embarrassed with his arms between his thighs. The energy drink must have been a hit to him too. I'm gonna need to make it up to him, but first, so, Mr. Gale, I want you to answer me this. Can you understand what I'm saying? In general? Gale thinks for a second, then confirms my suspicions. What the spithin'? I thought it was obvious. But you can't talk back. Negative response. Why is that, Scribbles? Savages can learn a language even if it's slower than the average wild fur. But they don't have what it takes for actual speech. Grunts, roars, and moans are all you'll hear from them. Did you learn my language from listening to Ragnar and Eureka? He nods, exuding a newfound confidence, as if my questions are beginning to appear more friendly rather than incriminating in his mind. How long have you been stuck here for? He raises 8 fingers. 8? Years or moons? Gail picks up a stick and writes in sand 8x12. So, 8 years, and of course you know how to write numbers and some math, because why not? Gail scratches the side of his mouth, not used to others being impressed by his actions. His chains clink and jiggle as he moves. Scribbles, please remove his shackles. Are you Thor? Will that put me back to sleep? No, it's a very simple spell. Then yes, I'm sure. A deep cut appears on the metal's surface out of thin air, and both wrist braces fall to the ground with a thud. Gale touches and rubs his wrists, surprised. In his eyes, I probably resemble some kind of powerful wizard that's solving all his problems with my magic. I want you to be free. You've served these Nightfall enough. You deserve to. He shakes his head frantically upon hearing my words, reaching for the chains and trying to put them back on. Huh? Hey, what are you doing? Don't you want to get out of here? Don't worry, I hope you get far away. They won't find you. For the first time, he touches me out of his own accord. Besides when I was unconscious, obviously. His hands grab my shoulders and he stares into my eyes. Shaking his head again, slower, more determined. I don't understand. Are you that afraid of them? Another head shake and exasperated sigh follows. He points to the bed. Points to the roof. Points to the bucket of water in the corner. Shelter, warmth, water. I understand what you're trying to say, but I still don't get it. Excuse me, I need some air. Not this place is that sealed shut, the door is a curtain. He lets go with a last sad look in his eyes. Didn't look sad while being kicked or humiliated or bossed around, but watching me walk out the door is another story. Well, this is awkward. Hang on. Yep. Squat right outside, leaning on the hut's walls, not having the energy to take more steps. Not like I need to run away or anything, but I do need to clear my mind. So... Finally realize you're not the hero of your self-crafted tale of fantasy? Did you ever taste defeat but still have no idea how that happened? I was locked in a crystal reduced to this form, wasn't I? A mystery to this day. So why am I always wrong about everything every time? Cat friend explained it perfectly. The world is not black and white. You decided to see his imprisonment as nothing more than the evilest of deeds. You flipped your opinion of these wild furs completely upon seeing them mistreat someone that your kind literally killed for energy. What about him? Did you even know about how unfair his situation is? Savage furs are solitary creatures. In the wild, he would have to fend for himself, hunt, stay away from the tribes of wild furs or other savage furs as well, and demons. Not to mention the hunters that would kill him on sight. Didn't that headmaster of yours say it at the opening speech 2 days ago? Exterminate all savage furs on sight. Here, this Gail of yours has a bed, a roof over his head, food, water. He's protected from other tribes as well as hunters. Since he isn't allowed out of camp, he won't be forced to battle or risk his life hunting for game. Are you getting it now? Yes, I think I do. But he's also being deprived of lust draining. A small price to pay for a safe life. Yeah. Hopefully my cat friend Kusani doesn't have anything against my next decision. It's time I let go. I know, I get attached too fast. I met a cat that I now cannot imagine life without only 3 days ago. I met hot wild furs that won't leave my mind whom I met today, and a lizard that simply deserved all my kindness even if we only started to interact an hour or two ago. So for once, I'm going to let go. It's for the best. I should probably help him put the shackles back on at least so he doesn't get in trouble. Final goodbye might be in order as well. Walk back in to find Gail lying asleep on the hay bed, his back towards me. He does lack energy, so it's only natural. I better not disturb him any longer. Goodbye and take care. Turn back around and... Oh, what just happened? What are you doing? You're supposed to drug him, not punch him unconscious. He's asleep, isn't he? That was the point. Now what about the lizard? Asleep, poked him with the darts. You think it's enough? I gave him enough to knock out a wyvern. He won't make trouble. Doubt he'll remember anything when he wakes up. Good. Too bad he didn't get to stick his dick in him. But if they didn't breed, what do we do? We'll just say they did. Nobody will check. The ceremony says he mustn't be a virgin. Well, the ceremony also says it has to be consensual, so if you still think you can make him fuck you when he wakes up, then by all means. I knew he should have insisted more. I thought the lizard had it covered, okay? Cody clearly had eyes for him. I just thought it would be more lustful. Now, Ruth, take him away. Make sure my brother doesn't see you. What'll happen to the ceremony if we're not— Shut up already! It isn't about the stupid ceremony. Remember my plan and don't mess it up. Of course. Your plan. Meanwhile... I am exhausted. These people act like they've never experienced magic before. I pretend like my teleportation spell and broom malfunctioned and it wouldn't work properly. Seriously, one more person on my magic reserves would have been completely gone. I'm barely standing as is. Cody will be so impressed by my fortitude. A promise is a promise, just enough to get us back. I might collapse as soon as we get home, but at least we'll be home. I should go find the chief before anyone else finds me in this tree I hid in. Which wouldn't be too hard because I'm just talking to myself out loud over here. But oh man, what a relief it was that Cody actually wants to go home. I really thought he'd stay here and get married and have gay kids with— Wait, that's not how that works. Anyway, he wants to go home because that lizard situation pissed him off. I didn't want to feel desperate and agree to go immediately. I'd have been a bit hard on him now that I think about it, but what was I supposed to say?
Yeah, let's go right now. My new family is not worth my time and they're terrible people.
I wanted to say, stay. I still do, but not as much as I want to be around Cody. despite it at the same time. Make up your mind, Kusani. Yet another name for Aiden to tease me about. It sucks. I suck! Ugh, everything sucks! Everything and everyone but Cody. Even Kavathi, like, seriously people, it's a damn wyvern! Not a dragon deity. I now know how Cody must have felt every time I insisted. Of course I knew the truth, but I wanted it to be true just for the fun of it. Really were a dragon, that meant that in a matter of weeks I'd have someone to talk to. Someone who will be around me always and never leave. That just means I'm probably never coming back. Surely say goodbye to Ruth, my stepdad, and my stepbrother, and Eureka. Try my best not to follow my face while getting down from the tree without magic. Mission accomplished so far, with 1 or 2 minor scratches. Now to find everyone. One person I know for sure where to find, so I'll go to him first. Huh? What do you mean, no? No entry. Why not? Chief say no. I am his son! No son. Nobody entry. Chief busy, he say. Well, there's annoying in that case. Tell him his son is going home. I wanted to say goodbye, but if he's just so busy, I guess I'll go without a final farewell. How about that? Repeat? Never you mind. Ragnar will have to be enough. Fuck. We're fucked. We are going to die. I make my way to the main camp, disappointed but not discouraged. First thing I notice is the missing pillar that was burning in a pyre a couple of hours ago. A deep hole left in its place and no ashes to be seen around. Good workers, fast too. They even planted new unburned grass. Neat. Other than that, there isn't much around here. As far as I understand, it's still nap time or breeding time, so no Nightfallen roaming around. I'd lie if I say I wasn't curious what breeding with the Nightfallen would be like, since obviously that will literally be my job in the future. But I promise to remain a virgin until that special someone comes along. After that, my ass will become an open mic comedy show, and that's a promise. That is a sentence. That is a sentence. A single pair of people catch my attention, showing up from behind a hut. Hey, Ragnar, Eureka! Hey, look who's finally free again. Did our tribe mates finally leave you alone? I had to run away from them or else they would have drained all my magic. They both try to contain laughter. What a coincidence! We also had to run away from your friend before you could completely drain us. That's right, Oof, that man cannot be satiated with just the two of us. Yeah, what do you mean by that? Cody insisted that we commence in a session of breeding. He's just that invested in knowing our ways better, you know? So, the three of you fucked is what you're telling me. No simple way of saying it, but yes. The lying! Oh god. It's safe to say he drained all the lust I had in me for at least the next moon. And where is he right now? Oh, he's not done yet. Far from it. You know, Ruth caught his eye in that beautiful white spotted fur, so he's not tapping out like we did. They're still in a hut somewhere. If you hurry, maybe you can join them. He runs out of stamina fast while dancing, but give him some cocked ass and he'll go at it forever. It's alright. I'll pass. Then why are you looking for him? He said before that he wants to go home. Want to see if he'd stay another day, but he seemed very determined to go back. I just wanted to teleport him. He seems much more determined to drain all the lust he can at the moment. You should probably come back for him tomorrow morning. He might have some kind of important assignment, so we wouldn't want you to miss it. We would also hate to deprive Cody of his needs. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll just come back later, simple. In that case, I guess this is goodbye for now. You're not leaving without hugging your brother, right? And your brother's partner needs one as well. The hug is tight, almost violent. These people are strong. Okay, that's enough. We'll meet later anyways. Some final waves, a flash of blue light takes away my vision before the main gate of my dear town appears. Home, sweet home. Why did I come back again? What was I usually doing before Cody came around? Get myself in trouble, or the second thing, waste my time sulking? I go back to my dorm and jump on the creaking bed, closing my eyes, trying to take a nap. Like I could ever sleep with these emotions flying around. Maybe I should find Dallin and Aiden. It should be close to dinner time even if the sun refuses to go down. As if trying to trap me in this daytime nightmare where everything seems so well yet so bad. Having a phone in a moment like this would be useful since I have no idea where those two could be. Especially now that Cody appeared. Their plans are so random I can't predict them. I mean, a massage? Really? Maybe some ice cream will make me feel better. I pay for a cone and stare at the frozen chocolate-flavored dessert. I look at the waffle cone. I look at the small chunks of chocolate. Look at the drip slowly running down on the side until it hits the ground. I don't feel like eating anything, actually. Did I just waste a perfectly good ice cream? Let's see. Hey kid, come here, I have free ice cream, want some?
Stranger danger!
He books it in the opposite direction, yelling. Alright, I'm an adult technically. At least someone's parents taught them right. Even if now I have to waste a perfectly good ice cream. I already said that. Even my thoughts are sulking and won't let the wheels turn. Place the cone gently on the ground. A murder of crows will have a field trip with this one. It's weird that I don't feel like eating, since my energy level is down together with my magic. If I were to take Cody back with me, I might have actually collapsed on the spot. Hey, then I would have had a pair of soft arms to catch and cuddle me while I get better. I keep my hands inside my pockets as I walk down the street, which is as empty as the camp was after I stopped giving everyone rides. It feels lonely. A small piece of paper brushes against my fingertips along with the little trinkets I keep with me at all times. I don't remember this. What is... Oh. A series of numbers written on this wrinkled little thing, signed Cody under it. There's no harm in trying. Find the nearest public phone booth, pop some coins inside, then with a deep breath I type in the number. I've only done this about 3 times in my whole life since other people usually needed to get a hold of me, and not the other way around. As far as I know, these phones should work even if the other person is outside the barrier. Better work if it makes you pay it money. The unsettling beeps invade my ear before a voice speaks. Hey, hi Cody, I was just... The number you have dialed is currently out of coverage area or cannot be reached at the moment. Please try again later. Of course. I really expect the signal to work in that giant forest. I just wanted to see if he's okay. Maybe he'll get bored of sex at some point. I'm just gonna have to wait for my magic to come back up, then I'll teleport to him. Surely he doesn't want to stay there until morning. Right now I'm going to settle for daisies. The daisy-filled hill overlooking the ocean on one side and the academy on the other. With a clear view of the sun soon to be setting. It is the most peaceful place on Earth. The warm rays of light are perfect for a lazy afternoon, and the view is amazing all day round. The grass is soft and delicate. The ground is fertile, sprouting these beautiful white flowers that tickle my nose whenever I dare fall asleep here. Unfortunately, not even the best place in the world can make you forget about your friends. Why did you decide to stay? You wanted to come home so badly and I just didn't listen. Did you really change your mind that fast? Or are you just a big playboy? Most importantly, why do I even care that much? We're hunters. We have sex with Nightfall and that's what we do. But isn't there a saying that you're not supposed to take your job into your personal life? My head hurts. And not just because I'm tired and drained of magic. I wish Mr. Sebel was here. He'd know what to do. I lay here with the wind in my fur, the cool earth contrasting the warm grass nicely. I can almost see him in front of me if I only squint my eyes and hope. Daydreaming of exactly what you want is hard sometimes. Images of my step-parents, my real step-parents, appear around me, soon to be replaced by the headmaster's sly grin. My thoughts are interrupted by stormy clouds covering the sun and a more intense wind hitting my side. Familiar darkness. No. There's no way the clear sky went away that fast. I opened my eyes, finding them shielding from the light by a large body covering me in shadow. Do you mind? I'm trying to bask in... The towering man's face is covered by a mask and a loincloth is the only thing he's wearing. I jump up, not scared, but surprised for sure. Who are you? The wild fur with the black void mask says nothing and hands me a piece of paper. I reluctantly take it. Thanks? Am I not inside the barrier? How'd you get here? Take a quick look at the paper, a couple of messy words written on it. Your friend is in grave danger. Turns around without another word and walks back to town. Wait, you can't go there! More importantly, what the hell do you mean by danger? He shows no sign of stopping or turning around. I run after him, blocking his path, almost falling and rolling down the hill in my panicked attempt. Oh no, you don't get to be a mysterious figure that disappears with no explanation. Who are you? How do you know this? Tell me or I'll teleport you to the sun. Wish I had that much magic in me right now. I am an ex-member of the Nightingale tribe. Ex? I was exiled for defending someone from your kind, going as far as to allow him to become my master. But they're friendly towards our kind, or at least that's what I got from my experience. Said about my friend, what do you mean by that? The wyvern? Cody. My face goes pale and my pupils shake in horror. There's nothing more he has to say. I was hoping his name wouldn't be brought up. Everything started to click. He wanted to leave as soon as possible, then all of a sudden didn't. I accepted the fact that he's just having fun from Ragnar's and Eureka's words. My jealousy and anger, I forgot to think rationally. What kind of danger? The tribe's deity, Kavathi, needs a ceremony dedicated in his name, so that his powers may awaken. We already had a celebration, did we not? Thinking back on it, not once was the wyvern the center of attention, except for when I was sleeping in the middle of the round table. Nobody mentioned him other than when thanking us for taking care of him. So what next? They need a sacrifice. A sacrifice from your kind. Anger surges in me hearing those words. Why? Why him? Why not me? How much time do I have? Minutes. Yet another simple common word that hits like a truck, making my heart skip a beat. Aiden, no! Dallin, no. Marina? Now fucking hell, I don't know where any of them are and I don't have the time to find them. Why didn't you come to me sooner? And Nightfall and dips his head as if relating to my hopelessness before turning slowly away and disappearing over the hill. No, it's not his fault. It's not anybody's fault. It's mine. I wasted my magic like an idiot and would have done so with even less regard to my energy if Cody didn't remind me to keep some. Cody. Can't just lay here and sulk even if I'm an idiotic, useless cat. Something happened to him because of me. There's no more time to waste. No time to think this through anymore. I put my hoodie back on, watching the forest with tall trees in the distance intensively. I'm coming home again, father. Before that, I have one thought for the world to know. Kusani is a dumbass name. Echoes of my heartfelt thoughts dispersed through the air, carrying my quiet words as far as the eye can see. At least that's what I felt happening when they left my mouth. Instead of tears, my eyes are filled with determination. Images of Cody's soft fur against mine invade my mind. I'm not letting any friend of mine be no goddamn sacrifice. My feet carry me towards my friend, gaining speed each second until I feel like I'm flying downhill. A race not for distance or time, but adrenaline and courage, since the blink of an eye and flashing blue light is all it really takes. The bright green and white hills turn into the dark forest with trees taller than a building. The main gate is wide open with nobody defending it. I walk in as confidently as I can muster. The once empty-looking camp now full to the brim with either smiling or anxious-looking wildfurs, masked and unmasked. A wide path is left in the middle, as if specifically made for me to walk further in, everyone going as far as to take a step back as I try to get closer to a particular Nightfallen. This choreographed meeting is pissing me off more and more. I can no longer take hearing the low murmurs around me building up. Where is he? Tell me, where is that coward? Few figures in the crowd, understanding some of my words, or at least predicting them, turn their heads upwards to the side. Upon a watchtower, he stands proudly with his usual stupid grin on his face. You. Welcome, son. I'm glad you could join us. Don't you dare call me your son. You know I am here. Back for some more delicious skewered rat, I presume. Hang on, I'm like adjusting my chair. There we go. Where is my friend? Who, Cody? Why, he's having the time of his life somewhere in a hut. His moans of pleasure could be heard across the whole— Cut the crap! I know all about your plans. You're to take him back and there's nothing you can do to stop me. It takes every bit of strength to keep my chest forward and my legs from buckling under me. Even my vision is cloudy. As I said before, my magic was not even close to coming back up. and this one single teleportation almost made me black out. The chief looks over the crowd of Nightfall and through his impractical mask. The grin turns into a sad smile. It seems we have a traitor among us. They shall be dealt with later. Now, nothing to stop you, you say? The chief snaps his fingers in my direction, an echoing familiar sound taking over the quiet camp. Then a pair of guards, one of which is none other than Ruth, appears behind me to restrain me. You know that spell too? Why aren't I surprised? I guess you're using Ragnar as an anchor. Which is why not even he can dethrone you. My own child would not betray me. Well, not both of them at least. And your kind are not the only ones that can learn new tricks. I would be more revolted at the new unexpected move he pulled, but to be fair, even without that spell, I would not be able to even run, let alone teleport. The guards holding me from either side are almost a relief, letting me rest on something. But there was no other choice. I either come here and be useless, or waste time looking for someone with actual power to help, and be too late to save Cody. My position begging is all I'm good for. Please! Please just let Cody go! I'll do anything! Begging? That is not the first thing that comes to mind when I think of someone that has nothing that can stop him. It is a little late to change our minds. Waves his hands towards a group of trees growing closer together. The trunks start to move and bend, and even the roots look like they're trying to grow feet and walk out of the way, revealing a horrific image. A white, black, and red leopard is tied to a large runic stone, blue fires lit all around. No! No! What are you doing? Let him go! Please, just let him go! Ruth, please help me! I look at the large bear with pleading eyes, someone I truly thought could be my friend. He remains stoic, peering ahead, devoid of expression. I taught you how to flirt, Ruth. We danced together. Cody liked you and you liked him, and I liked both of you. My begging does no good. Something wet falls from under Ruth's mask, being soaked up by the fur before it can drop. Takes a step back without letting go, so that I have a hard time looking at him. As restored, I squirm with whatever bit of strength I have left, but to no avail. Why? Why are you even doing this for? For the name of a god? What do you hope to get from raising a god? A dragon's power under our wings. With him we will live peacefully. Don't you already? I've seen nothing but peace until now. All you do is eat, fuck, and nap. Tell that to all our lost clanmates who were hunted by your kind of use for whatever selfish reason you had. But wild furs are no longer allowed to be hunted. As if that's supposed to make us feel better. It's not as if people we held dear were taken away from less than 100 moons ago before that rule of yours was made. Is that your idea of vengeance? It's my idea of judgment. I will not live with the fear that any day your kind can change their mind because they need more crystals from us. It's hard to believe that Ragnar would even agree to your genocidal ideas. Actually, he is the one that planned most of it. I can't take all the credit myself. Unfortunately, Ragnar couldn't bring himself to watch the ceremony unfold. Poor boy, his feelings caught up to his plans. You want to live in peace, but if you're going forward with this, you will never find it. This is a promise. Threatening you are, little one. I'm afraid that intimidation attempt isn't very effective when you're right in front of me, defenseless and useless. Still, I don't want to take too many risks, so I'm worrying that you'll get in my way too much. He raises the hand nearest to me. Dozens of figures emerge from behind the verdant veil, perching upon low, sturdy branches. Archers, bows trained upon me, pulled strings poised, and arrows poised to be unleashed, awaiting the signal. More anger comes to the surface, but this time I'm angry at myself for ever trusting this monster. Are you seriously going to kill me? Just like that? After that touching reunion we just had? After a whole day of celebrations, and stories, and dancing and shared meals? After we found and cared for your precious deity? After everything we did for you? Is this how you repay us? I thought I was your son. Was that a lie? I hate liars! You know that? Do it then. Shoot me. It's not like a lot of people would miss me. My dear Kusani, don't call me that. That's not my name. I deny it. The same way I denied every stupid name everyone keeps trying to give me. Like I'm some sort of stuffed toy or pet. Look at you. You were such a promising cub. I thought you could rival your brother. He fought so hard to protect you. I'm gonna rob you of your destiny, even if you were never truly one of us. Pity. His hand gives a signal, but not in my direction. All the archers turn their bows slightly, aiming at something else. What are you doing? Chief, stop. This is not funny. I'm over here. Ragnar, what's up with them? Are they blind? Ragnar, where are you? Hey! That's the wrong way. Your target is here. Look at me. You were right, Kusani. I'm too soft to kill my own cub, even if he's as disrespectful and naughty as you. Yet, at least. Even so, you must still be taught a lesson. You should be thankful to me. You were supposed to be the sacrifice all along, but fate spared you. The fuck is that supposed to mean? That was the whole purpose for your existence. We found you, sent by the Nightfallen King himself, cared for you, fed you so you can be the savior of our tribe one day. Unfortunately, you ran away upon finding out the truth. We thought you must have died in the harsh blizzard barefooted, but it seems you found your nest among those hunters. Then you came back. I thought you brought your friend as a way to ask for forgiveness and exchange your life for his. Apparently, I overestimated your resolve. I understand better now. Oh? You do it last? I understand that you're just a crazy son of a bitch! Bitch. I'm not familiar with the word. Eureka, put it to my to-learn list. Yes, sir. Now, the dragon demands sacrifice. We shall not delay any longer, so he can become the ultimate protector of our tribe. Dragon? Dragon? It's a fucking wyvern, you idiot! It's not a deity. It will kill you all when it grows up. It doesn't need a sacrifice. You're doing everything for nothing. Silence! You do not belong to the Nightingale tribe. You do not know our ways. The ways. Because your ways are stupid! I should have listened to Cody. He figured you out first. Well, I'm just a fool to the end. I'm sorry. Try to teleport nonetheless, weak sparks of magic being the only progress I make. Weak. I'm sorry I left you. Please don't take away my only friend. All the Nightfallen look in horror as their chief's bloody body falling from the watchtower. The guards are too stunned to keep their grip on the nameless cat, who wastes no time runs towards his tied-up friend. Seems like it's all over. Seems like a happy ending might still be possible. A dying voice attempts to call his name for the last time. Unfortunately for whoever that is, the nameless cat is in no mood to listen to whatever nonsense any Nightfallen has to spit. Twice kidnappers, attempted murderers, betrayers. He pushes forward without looking back, with no intention of stopping or to listen to anyone. Nobody else daring to interfere with their chief's fate, he touches his friend's wounded face gently, disappearing together in a flash of blue light. Birds are singing. Daisies are still in full bloom. Daisy, the flower of innocence, of purity, of new beginnings. The fading rays of evening sunshine gently caress the two sleeping felines, casting a warm glow upon their peaceful forms. The leopard still remains under the lingering influence of the drug, while the cat has exhausted his magical reserves completely. Not only did he exceed the limits of teleportation, but he also employed a potent spell fueled by his intense emotions, further straining his fragile body. Against all odds, he mustered the last vestiges of his power to race to the side of his ailing companion. With tender eyes, he gazes upon his friend, relieved to find that the once visible wounds have vanished without a trace. Whatever the mysterious cause may be, a sense of contentment washes over him, filling his heart with gratitude. And with a final smile adorning his weary face, he allows his eyelids to close, embracing the well-deserved respite. He was warned before that magic will be his doom. Yet he cannot bring himself to hate magic for his own recklessness, the same way you don't hate a knife for self-inflicted wounds. You'll be okay. You're home now. Don't worry about me. I was never afraid of death. It's just... sleeping but longer. No. I swear to God. As the last flicker of magic fades, the remnants of birdsong and rustling wind subsides as well, leaving behind a serene silence. Soft fur tickles his ears. Warm fingers caress the back of his head. The wind runs chill through his body again. Good morning, sleepyhead. The sweet embrace of death played tricks on him, or perhaps he simply overreacted. The only thing he knows for sure is that the light at the end of his tunnel is smiling warmly at him on a flowery hill. Hi. A couple of minutes prior... You're out! We're out! He saved us! The cat saved us! Cody, wake up! 10 more minutes. You were drugged and your life was on knife's edge. 5 more minutes? Ugh, you're still under the influence. Do you have the mind to tell me to heal you? Huh? Say this. Scribbles heal me. Scribbles heal me? Thank you! I'm not much of a healer, but I can remove some poison wounds and stabilize a person. There. My eyes shoot open in a panic state as I try to get up. I was kidnapped! Too late. You're okay now. Look around me. Instead of the dark forest, I see a vast blue sky going pink to settle for the evening. The green and gold hill of white flowers with grass soft as a mattress. The evening wind flutters through my half-naked body, the fur doing little to stop it. Memories slowly coming back. To my side, I see my hero. Peacefully sleeping tuxedo cat, innocent and pure, cute and beautiful. He looks alright. Hope he didn't go through too much trouble to get me. He's not breathing. What? He's not... Then do something! His wounds are not physical, you idiot. He's not only out of magic, he went sub-zero. You have to do something to give his magic back. I do. It's a medallion. Why did I ever give it to you if you can't remember to fucking use it? You mean the medallion that was in the pocket of my jeans? Ugh, fine. I'll save the day again. Pray they didn't lock it in a safe or underground or something. Rush to my friend's side and place his head on my lap. Please, please be okay. You have to be okay. My life is not worth yours. Please, Scribbles, hurry up, whatever you're doing. Ah! A pair of pants hit me in the face all of a sudden. Well, here it is. Take the medallion out in a hurry and use it immediately to pump magic into him. Oi, slow down. Don't kill yourself in the process. I stop when fatigue takes over my body. Watch nervously. Scribbles watches. The whole world is watching, hearts racing. Then... Cat's eyes open. A truck of relief hits me at that moment. All I can say is something stupid, something goofy that nobody should ever say in a situation like this. Good morning, sleepyhead. Hi. You're the most beautiful person I've ever met. Is that really the first thing you're going to say? I told you I like honesty above all else. There's nothing more true I can think about. I did mention I missed your teasing at one point, didn't I? Yep. His eyes spark with sincerity and admiration, while mine shine because of the tears I wish to drop for him. He will never know, but I almost lost him, the same way he almost lost me. Your thighs are nice. I like them. That is totally something normal to say. I just want to make sure I speak out my mind before I die. It can happen any day, you know. Cats don't actually have 9 lives. I know. Can you move? Am I making your lap too hot? Too bad, I like it here. No, I mean, literally, can you move? Like, at all? Oh, I think I can a little bit, but I barely feel my legs. I am not walking anywhere before some rest, and I'm definitely not using magic anytime soon. Same with me. Do you mind if I put my clothes back on? It's getting chilly up here. Yeah, sure. He raises his head with a bit of struggle and gets up just enough to slide my pants, shirt, and tie back on. Where'd you get your clothes from? They were just here when I woke up. Perhaps my spell brought them here. Oh, speaking of, did you see how cool I was? Sorry, I don't remember much after I was made unconscious. You'll need to catch me up on that. Is there a better time than now? Neither of us can go anywhere. Unless you want to play I Spy with my little eye or something, I see nothing else. Tell me. Everything. Okay, wow, you're excited. Here I go then. The cat starts off from the moment he ran away from the wild furs that kept asking for teleportation rides. Their whole purpose was to drain him of magic, but because of me, he managed to restrain himself and conserve some. He speaks of the chief's stories and hints of madness. He was evil, but he was also broken by us, hunters. His deeds can't be excused, but they can be understood. He tells me about our ex-friend's lies about my whereabouts and the only reason he got to me on time. A mysterious night fallen with a mask on, inside the barrier. That is troubling. It's because of him I managed to get to you in time, so I'm not going hunting for him. He's obviously not a threat. And if he is, I defend him. He continues with his stepfather's speech about the ceremony and his past, as well as the huge mind-powered spell he managed to pull at the last second, even if it almost cost him his life. I'm sorry, it's me they wanted, not you. They should have attacked me instead. Never mind that, you killed him? Not intentionally. The spell just acted on emotions, and my emotions were of hate towards him and desperation for your safety. Technically, it was self-defense. I just want to put it out there. It was technically self-defense. So, you're good, legally. I don't regret it, though. They were raising me like cattle. I don't consider them family anymore. I know they didn't have much of a choice under that madman's rule, but still. What about the wyvern? I hope he grows up and eats them all. Ragnar says he killed a wyvern with his bare hands once. Huh, so they're stronger than they look. In any case, I got over him a long time ago. I was being irrational because of my fear of being alone. But I don't have to fear that now, do I? Look at each other with smirks growing wider. If I ever betray you again, shoot me. Will do! Wait, no, don't actually. You both laugh, hard enough to fall back over, laying on the grass side by side again. So is this a happy ending? So far it looks like it. Still a lot of questions unanswered. Like, how did the Chief and Ragnar get their hands on magic? How did he manage to use that specific spell on me? Who was that masked knife that helped you? And why do you look so good in a loincloth? Oh, shush you. Spend the next hour or so watching the few clouds still present in the sky. It is peaceful, quiet, stress-free. That one looks like a penis. What kind of messed up penis did you have the displeasure of seeing? I'm telling you! You don't even know what a penis other than yours looks like, do you? Maybe you should show me. Shut up. Before I take you seriously. Are you able to walk now? Yeah. Do you want to stay here a little longer? Yeah. Why ruin a beautiful moment with something as trivial as walking? Laying next to a loved one in a field of flowers in the evening is the ultimate form of tranquility. Until your pants start to buzz. Intensely. Vibrator? Phone. Boring. It's an unknown number. Why not? A prank call can't bring me down at this moment. Put it on speaker. Hello? Coda? Yeah. Oh my god, yeah! My head hurts and my ears feel like they're bleeding. Dallin! Dallin, he picked up! Heavy hurried steps run to the phone. Cody? Thank goodness you're alright. Is Tate with you? The cat recoils slightly. Yeah, he's right here. Where are you? I see them! On the field in the northeast between the forest and the ocean! Stay right there, we're coming. And how does Chelsea see us? No, another call. This one's from Aiden. You'll want to keep that a bit further away from your ear. Why's that? Where the fuck have you two idiots been? We've been so fucking worried for you. Nice to hear you too. Ugh, wait for us. That's what we were going to do. You think we're in trouble? Is that what you're concerned about? Those nerds? We're too badass to get in trouble. That's true, we are, after all, the infamous troublemakers. The purple and white demons. Oh, I hear people running up the hill. I bet there are 3 of them. I bet there are 4. With heavy steps and heavy breaths, 3 bodies appear over the hill. Me and my friend, the 2 lazy cats, struggle to get off the grass to face our visitors, not because we can't, but because we don't feel like it. They look kind of angry. Sup? Is that all you have to say for yourselves? I thought we made it clear to stay out of trouble. How'd you know where we were? Chelsea said she saw us. She's on top of the academy, looking around with the telescope for the 2 of you. For the past 3 hours? Together with Oliver? That mouse is deathly afraid of heights, too. Oh. I'm sorry, but I still don't get it. What's the big deal here? Why are you so riled up? I've been missing before. Yeah, for like 2 hours and under supervision most of the time. The problem now is that you dragged Cody into this as well. 2 first years that nobody has seen since the battles. And we know you like to venture outside the barrier often. Theory confirmed we kept calling Cody's phone and was outside the area of reach. And after exiting the barrier, your phone still didn't have signal. So we got worried, obviously. Especially since tomorrow we have a big important test. Can't have you skip it so willy-nilly. I'm sorry we worried you. We should have come home earlier. Yeah, that would have been for the best. Well, at least you're owning up to your mistakes. Can you explain exactly where you've been the whole day? And why do you look so defeated? It's a long story. You used to have the courtesy to get up when your leaders are talking. I literally can't. Why is that? Our legs don't work like they used to before. Look surprised and skeptical, casting me a glance of confirmation. Well, we can use our legs, but we don't have the energy to stand much. And that's because, as he said, long story. We got time. Tell us all about it. Will you carry us if we do? Ugh. And so Dallin picks up the cat and Aiden takes me on his back. Walk through the familiar streets, which are now starting to get illuminated by the energy lamps. On the way, we tell them how we picked a fight with some Nightfallen, and although we won, we lost a lot of magic and didn't even get to collect our bounty. What kind of Nightfallen? Oh, you know, regular ones. Very descriptive. Obviously, we left out any mention of wild furs or wyverns or sacrifices, etc. Still, the story seemed to impress, scare, and satisfy our escorts in the end after the cat perfected the lie. They all unanimously decided that they should take us to the nurse's office despite our protests. I'm just happy I didn't lose 2 new members and friends on the same day. I'm sorry you went through that. It must have been very scary. You have no idea. They got in that mess by misbehaving. I'd say it's deserved. Maybe next time they'll let somebody know where they're going. We're not children. No, you're not. Because children are far less reckless. You know you messed up when Marina is upset at your actions. Oh yeah, we fucked up. Oliver, Chelsea, Cole, and Rose are already waiting for us in the nurse's office. Personally, I'm just happy I made so many friends that care about me so quickly. They express their joy, but it's hard to focus on them when I still have so much to say to this amazing cat. I just need some time with him alone. Nurse said the same thing we said. Problem is that we're out of magic, and the remedy is to eat and rest. Well, it seems like you'll be okay. We'll survive? Thank you, Lord! You two must be starving. Why don't we go grab a bite? Dinner time is almost over. You read my mind, milady. Then after you, my lord. I just don't have to put up with those two now that you're back. Let's go, you heard the nurse. You gotta eat. Everyone in the room heads for the door and we follow without complaining. Aiden and Marina speak as if on the edge of bursting with anger at any comments we make, so it's better we shut up. Oh yeah, we fucked up. Big time. So, how does one beg for forgiveness? Our friends push multiple tables together, making a large one instead. If there's too many people, I'm going to scream. If there's too many people sitting at the table, I am going to curl into a ball and scream. Our friends push multiple tables together, making a large one instead. We sit down and drink. Some people prefer booze, some juice, others tea, as we wait for new food to be made for us. All the girls are gathered around talking about their preferred weapon types, a discussion in which Dallin was quick to join. Oliver and Cole seem to get along surprisingly well, considering how shy the little mouse is, and Aiden is far more interested in Cole's magic device. 10,000. It's not for sale, sorry. 20. It's hard to join a group since I don't feel like socializing at the moment, and frankly, after some time I realize I want to be somewhere else, somewhere specific. I don't want to be with someone else. Alone. I love these people, but I love this person a bit more, and I can't simply stand by idly. Whisper part of my idea into the cat's ear and he happily agrees. Hey guys, thanks for everything, but we have some plans we have to get to. Plans? What kind of plans? We want to celebrate our little victories against the night fallen alone up on the hill. A group picnic, perhaps? That sounds amazing, actually. No, just the two of us. Everyone in earshot saddens for a moment before something clicks in all of their brains at the same time. Of course, you two together alone, I have nothing against it. Let me prepare a dinner basket for you. Just make sure you use protection. I mean, hey, Marina, you need some help over there? Although, Chelsea? I just said it! Can you put some kind of tracker device on Cody's phone? If he lets me. What for? I think you know exactly what for. Yeah, I do here. Alright, just a minute! Oh my god, just fucking put Life 360 on it. There you go. Problem solved. You got the leopard on Life 360. You can always find him. Congratulations. He does not have privacy anymore. I'm just kidding. Marina comes back with a bunch of food arranged neatly inside a basket that she hands to us. Chelsea comes back with my phone that looks exactly the same. That is a bit scary to think about. I could have a tracker on me at all times and not even know about it. Tate, I think you should accept a phone as well. At some point, it's going to be useful. Cat cringes and recoils. Not the thought of owning a phone, but at the dead name being used. Tried to intervene at the first time, now that all of our friends are in one place. Dallin, Marina, Aiden, everyone. Please, don't call him Tate anymore. That is not the name that defines him. Everybody looks at me either curious or surprised, but my cat friend is the only one blushing. Just what happened to that adventure of yours? A mixture of emotions were churned and decisions were made. What should we call you then? I'm not sure yet. We don't have time to explain every detail. Well, little buddy, when you do decide, let us know. As long as it's not Tartarus. It won't be, I learned my lesson. Why didn't you say anything sooner? You could have helped. Thought your name tag was just for fun. Well, it was at the time, I guess. I just didn't think anyone would take me seriously. We will from now on, it's safe to say that much. Isn't that right, guys? Absolutely. Count on me. Sure. Thanks. Be on your way now. Don't want to waste the little daylight you have left. Thank you so much for the food and for your worries and for your kindness. If we don't see each other before tomorrow morning, then I'll say no. Good luck on the test. And other endeavors you might get yourself in. He winks at me. Yeah, good luck, you little twerps. Although I'm sure you'll be fine if today's battles were any indication. May luck be on your side. Wishing you the best.
I got my fingers crossed for all of us.
Fortune may with you. Stay safe in winning. That is enough to make a grown man cry, but I suck it up and resist. Seeing our friends come together like this after what we went through today, can't believe we were close to never seeing their smiles again. We thank them again, looking back at the gathering of people we were leaving behind. The crisp air hits my lungs as soon as we step outside. These two cats are holding hands, swinging them back and forth playfully, because why should we be embarrassed about something so trivial after everything we've been through? Hope we don't regret leaving them there. We might be missing out on some fun. I made a point that I hate being lonely in the past few days. That doesn't always mean the more the merrier. I'd much rather watch the sun set with someone like you than a whole room of people I simply like. If I am more than someone you simply like, what does that make me? Hey now, the turns have not reversed. You're not supposed to tease me. Daisy petals fly past us, carried by the wind along with their faint perfume as we walk towards the highest point of the hill. We find the steepest slope around to sit down on, watching the sun go down slowly, almost disappearing over the horizon. Take out some sandwiches from the basket Marina prepared and eat in silence for a while. Thank you for defending my name earlier, the absence of a name. That's what friends are for. Well, no, friends are there to laugh at you. You are much nicer to me than a friend. Speaking of friends, Scribble, how did that make you feel that I almost died? Obviously, that would have been less than ideal. I don't want to lose my host. One of the only people who can take me. I can smell excuses. You like me, don't you? You're okay for a mortal. Wouldn't they like to tolerate? That's progress still. It's a pity, the tribe turned out a bit insane. You kind of miss them too, then, huh? Is it weird if we do? Nah, they deserved all our kindness up to the moment of religious kidnapping and murder. Hopefully they can leave peacefully now that their crazy chief is gone. You're making progress with Ruth. He really liked you. Not as much as he liked your tail. Can you blame him? Not even a little bit. You said he was one of the guards holding you back. Do you hold anything against him now? The only actual evil is dead and gone. Reduced to a crystal. So no, I still like Ruth. He's a sweetheart. How much do you think he'd be worth? Dude! What? not? I know that's your stepdad, but I'm curious. Me too, actually. He was pretty old, so probably a fair amount. But it's illegal to sell wild fur crystals anyway, so it doesn't matter. What do you think will happen to their tribe now? Ragnar would take over, most likely. Do you think he's a good fit? I mean, he knows the difference between a wyvern and a dragon. At least there's that. He does? Why didn't he do anything to stop his father, then? I assume because he was his father's anchor. His magic was always in the chief's hands. So it's hard to do anything against someone with magic while you're powerless. That's true. Ragnar's smart and cautious. He lived among our kind, so he understands us better than his dad. He'll make a good enough leader. Maybe I could even visit again, sometime. Not without Dallin, Aiden, Marina, and many more bodyguards with you. Yeah, of course. But if Ragnar knows that Seraph is a wyvern, then what will happen to him? Are you worried for him? I mean, even if he's a wild animal, he's still a living being. I'm assuming they must have killed him already. There is no other logical solution to that. Oh no! I'm sorry. Don't be. Got irrationally attached to a killer machine. All because I thought I have nobody that cares about me. That is not true, is it? Not even close. If you say that again, I'll smack you. You're so kinky, Cody! Hey, Cody? May I ask you something? Go ahead. Back at the Night Fallen camp, was what Eureka and Ragnar said true? That you did things in there? You know, obviously I'll believe what you say over them. They're dirty little liars and manipulators working for a tyrant. I don't doubt that, but I want to hear it from you. Are you still a virgin? Am I? I know I spent a lot of time with Ragnar and Eureka, but you don't have to worry. I refused any attempts of theirs to get in my pants. I promise I'm still pure as fresh snow. Nerd. What? I kept my promise for you. Yeah, I know. I'm just teasing. I actually really appreciate you for taking our promise seriously. I know how much betrayal affects you. I only recently realized that you haven't been addressing me by my old name, like, at all. Isn't that what you wanted? No, I mean, yeah, absolutely. I was just a little taken aback by the commitment. Better believe it, because I haven't said it in my head either. Wow, that's a strong will right there. Hate when things pop in my mind without my consent. Somebody with so much mind power, the master manipulator? Hard to believe. My mind is too wild to keep thoughts caged. Both of us steal glances at each other while we think we won't be noticed. The sky's beautiful. Makes me anxious. Why? Because it's as red as blood? No, because it marks the end of the day, which means it's time to pass out for a while away from each other. Away? Who said anything about away? Huh? I hug him with both arms as hard as I can. His ears flick rapidly and eyes widen. I'm not letting you get away from me. Ever? Never. I should be the one to say that as the hug expert. Turns out I have a harder time saying things that I mean wholeheartedly. Teasing is better. Is that why you're blushing so heavily? You're blushing too. That's a given. I'm a shy guy by nature. You're not good at showing that with all this touching. Stop being so soft and I won't touch you. Cody? Yeah? If I got in trouble or you needed my help, you'd have to call out my name. Theoretically. Names are given by special people, to special people, for special reasons. That's my philosophy. I'd say saving my life is a good enough reason why you should have this honor. What are you saying? I'm saying that I want you to give me a name. Preferably something Aiden can't tease me about. Name you? But I'm really bad with names. Are you sure? Hey, I'm sure it can't be worse than what I came up with until now, so yes, I'm sure. I have to do it right now on the spot. Yep, I want one now. Give it to me now or never. Right, here I go. What name would be fitting for this eccentric, friendly cat? His name was Tate before, which means cheerful. He hated it because he thought it was too surface level and because it was not chosen by somebody he loves, but by the community. Need a unique name that represents him. Sounds good and he'd love. His name will be... What's the default option? Can't just not choose anything. Come on, think! So sorry, I'll try again. Oh, we can't do that. What's the true name? And I'm just curious. Tartarus. Why? It grew on me. The name that everyone made fun of me for? No thanks, please think harder. Okay, I'll try again. I'll try Darwin. Is that like the actual name? Tate. No thanks, please think harder. Okay. Darwin. What do you think? It's definitely unique. You don't like it? I don't. Alright, no worries. Like, no offense, but I really, really don't like it. Got it. Just truly the worst name you could have picked. It is borderline offensive. Did you even think about it? I get it! I told you I'm bad at names. It's okay, I'm just a little on edge since it's a big decision I put on your shoulder. Just try again. Oh, he does not like Darwin. I already tried Tate. Okay, Rolling Star, what is it? I am genuinely curious. Oh, it doesn't matter. Even though it's kind of like feel like a bit of a stereotype. It's either that or it's either one of those spellings. Which is better, the ILL or the YL? Dylan makes a disgusted face. One more try. Another one, I guess. Ugh. Ugh, but there aren't any names that both fit him and sound really good. Why couldn't he just be named Billy or something? Oh wait, a new name would have been easy. Psst. Hey, Scribbles. Want them advice? Do you have a name suggestion? Not really, I have a theory. Sure, let's hear it, but make it fast. I don't think he hates the name as much as he says he does. Simply hates the origins of it. So you're saying that I don't have to change it after all? Interpret that however you want, I just spoke my mind. Names are very sacred to us demons as well, so I understand what it means to feel like your name doesn't fit. It might be why he's so reluctant to accept a new name. Tate. Foster? Now, this might be the stupidest name that I can choose yet, but it's worth a try. So... Tate Foster. What? Tate Foster. I think it suits you. What are you doing? Are you making fun of me? No, I'm as serious as I can be. Let me explain. Please do. In detail. We only met each other 3 days ago. This whole time we've spent together, that's the only name I've known you by, other than the bad ones. Your name is perfect the way it is, and perhaps you'll believe it from the mouth of somebody you love, if nobody else. You're my cheerful cat friend, and I don't want you to feel like you have to change, or that I don't like the version of you that I met on the first day, because I do. What about... as for your last name, maybe you read too much into it, or not enough. Foster, doesn't that also mean woodsman? Do you really think they had the literal meaning of the word in mind when they gave it to you? As far as I've seen, everyone around here kind of likes you a lot. And there's nobody that likes nature more than you, so I'd say they hit the spot. You wouldn't want to be named after the thing they love most. Tate Foster, cheerful woods cat. So, hippie. Your new name is Benedict Cumberbatch. Final answer. Let's go home now. No, I'm joking. Sorry. I just find it hard to be serious in emotional moments. And kind of... Are you crying? What? No way, a nerd like you could make me cry. But if you wanted to hug me again, I wouldn't say no. I do just that until his few tears get soaked into his fur and disappear. I didn't hear his feedback yet, but tears are a good hint it's probably going to be positive. So, honestly, I was skeptical at first. Hearing my name come out of your mouth, not once did I feel weird about it. And it made me realize that I'm not as alone as I thought I was. There are a lot of people that I care about, and I now know they care about me too. Having a name that they chose collectively is proving to be less and less of a bother. Right now it's a bit embarrassing to say, but you're the most important person in my life, so having your blessing on this means I can finally accept it. Does that mean... Yep, I'll be keeping my names. To be fair, I'm not sure how I'd feel if you had any other names other than Cody White, as weird as those are. What's so weird about them? Wonder how the others will react since we did say I'm changing it. I'm sure they'll be happy with your decision after all. You're the only one that disliked your names in the first place. You're right. So happy I caught you in my hole. Almost as if God sent me an angel to solve all my identity problems. I had to fix you before grabbing your tail. Is that a flirting attempt? So what if it is? From Mr. Virgin himself? You're a virgin too, but I'm way better at seduction. Told you before that I can bet anyone anytime. My lust game is on another level. Alright, then kiss me. What? Prove it. Kiss me right now, on the lips. You can't just say that! Why not? Don't you like me? Slide closer to him, almost touching faces, and he looks away. If you say you can get anyone you want, try to get me. See, one other thing I noticed about you these days is that your teasing has its limits. It's not that I don't want to. You've never kissed anyone before? He shakes his head. No worries, me neither. Your confidence is growing at an alarming rate. Do you not like it? I don't like trading roles in this relationship. Aw, but I had such big plans to... We're leaving off here tonight. I swear, I am going to scream at the top of my fucking lungs. Oh my god, what the fuck, Dallin? Stay safe, have a good night. Except you, Dallin. And I will see you all tomorrow.